it looks like it's been sandblasted. And in fact, it has. It ran into that thing at about 550 miles an hour, and that sand just left an imprint on not only the metal, but especially on the glass. And so when hail hits it, it kind of cracks and breaks, and you can tell the little round marks from the hail. But this is little tiny, just like it's like hazed glass now, or smoked glass, and it's because it hit that bag with all the sand in it. And so the CEO of Windborne said that he's working with the FAA and the NTSB to try to get to the bottom of it. But the bottom line is these things are floating around and they're not controlled. And so the likelihood of running into one of these, yeah, it's probably pretty remote. It's probably 1,000,000 to 1 or more, but it's not 1,000,000,000 to 1 or more, like hitting space debris. So my friends, if you were concerned that somehow you're going to get on an airliner and you were going to hit something falling from outer space, really, in the next 30,000 years, that's going to happen once. I wouldn't spend a lot of time losing any sleep over that one. Are you concerned about weather balloons? Well, this is the first time in my lifetime I've heard of an airliner hitting a weather balloon. So maybe it's a once in 100-year sort of thing. I don't know. That's a whole lot less than 1 in every 30,000 years, but it's still nothing to lose any sleep over. And the damage it caused was significant. You saw the picture of the captain's arm, and we were wondering, why was the captain injured and not the first officer? Because the first officer sits on the right side of the cockpit, and the captain sits on the left. Well, first of all, I don't know that the first officer wasn't injured. There's just no pictures of him or her. The captain's arm, you can see that kind of, bloody arm over there. But the windshield that's on the right side of the cockpit, as I'm sitting in the left seat, faces me. The other one in front of me faces my first officer. So if that thing were to let go and explode, that the glass fragments would come my way, right off that windshield, and probably bypass my first officer. There are 3 structural layers to that glass windshield, right? This obviously hit the outside layer, but it hit it with such force and such impact. And now you can see it's a